Come to Britain on a holiday, they said. The weather's delightful, they said. Yeah. The Sandown War Memorial. Although I don't know why I'm talking, because it's unlikely anyone's going to be able to hear any of this.
Yeah.
Fancy going out on a kayak or fancy going out on one of those on a peddler? The Ocean Hotel has seen better days.
Yes, seen a lot of better days.
Sandown Pier, a whole day's fun in one.
Wow. And Scruffy Jacks.
Right, so we're going to do a little walk along Sandown seafront. No, not seafront. We've been down the seafront. That's over there.
I like how you get your GoPro out because it's so wet.
Yeah, we've got the action cam out because it's waterproof, whereas the Pocket 3 is not waterproof. No. So we don't want to ruin the gimbal. We're not going to go down the seafront because we went along there a minute ago. What we're going to do is walk up through the town. Quick cross.
I know we missed the quiz every Monday.
Ah, well, that's disappointing.
I know.
I'd have been well up for a quiz. Open from 12 every day, except today. It does say it's open though. It doesn't look like it is.
Licensed restaurant.
Licensed means they can serve beer. Okay. Do you want to not fall in the road, mate?
Yeah.
Might be better.
I know it's a lot like Spain, but a lot wetter. Isn't it?
You what, mate? So across the road over there is the famous rock shop. Now the rock shop has got two locations. It's got one here in Sandown and one in Shanklin Village, which we will go to on Saturday when the weather's a bit nicer.
I know it's a lot like Spain, but wetter.
But with more wind and rain.
Yeah. Like little seaside towns or something. Took shops.
Yeah, Mummy's missing out on these took shops.
I know.
I haven't bought a single fridge magnet yet, except on the ferry.
Yeah, ferry. And Holton's.
Yeah, but not on the island. I haven't bought one. Royal China restaurant. So we're gonna send.
You record the Royal China restaurant.
We'll send it to Mummy.
They do ribs. They do ribs. They do ribs.
Vanity Fair. I think that's where Mummy wanted to go. Sainsbury's local.
The newspaper stand in the same thing, which is weird because like this is one of the only places where newspapers are still quite popular in Japan.
Oh, that cafe looks nice. Island Nails and Spa. Island Girl. This clothes shop has been here, well, was here for years. I think it's not open anymore by those things. Now down here is the stairway to the beach and to the world famous beer gardens.
What world famous beer gardens?
The world famous beer gardens.
I'm guessing it's just a closed down place.
Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. So this is the world famous beer gardens that I spent many a young hour in.
Yeah. Smells like weed though.
It's disgusting, it does smell like piss.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
I mean, it still serves its purpose.
Yeah, to be fair, there's still beer being served by the looks of things by the homeless. This way, Josh.
Alright. Guessing that's where you went when you were little. And
Yeah.
just
Well, Grandad Steve used to have a pint of beer whilst he's looking out over the channel.
Oh,
It's a lovely view.
yeah. Bet you if they had something like the spin at the top, you'd be able to see France.
Maybe.
They said 23 miles you can see out from the top on a clear day.
Yeah, I think the channel's about. There's only 20 miles between Calais and Dover, so I think it's a lot wider here, Josh.
Oh yeah, good 40, 50. Because for some reason, my brain thinks that the channel is 20 miles wide the entire way.
I know. So there's the Ladbrokes that me and Shell would have spent many hours stood outside.
Or the Ladbrokes.
Many an afternoon spent standing.
Oh God, don't want to fall down there.
No, you're right, I don't. The old corner bank, that looks like quite a nice bar.
I mean, it's not really a bank anymore. But it's a chill and chat. It's sad seeing a lot of the stores that you went to being closed down and stuff.
Yeah, it is. It's sad to see the decline on the island with regard to like tourism and stuff like that, but I think a lot of it is because of how expensive the ferries are.
And plus, like, people have shifted to going to like Ibiza and Benidorm.
Yeah, exactly. It's just as cheap to go abroad, isn't it, than it is, and
Yeah.
you get better weather normally.
Yeah.
Some people have shifted to go to places like Tennessee.
Yeah. Well, some people take this one here.
Oh, do you fancy driving up this hill, Josh?
No.
This is a nice steady road. No steepness at all. We'll send a picture of this one to my mate Alex. See if he would fancy driving up here.
Reminds me of this video I watched about this road in Wales. It's like the steepest road in the world, as long as you're not measuring it from a sensor. If you're measuring from a sensor, it's not. But I mean, by just like overall steepest
Sandown
part,
discount store. Let's go and have a look in the Sandown discount store.
by the overall steepest part, it's like 38 degrees or something like that.
Oh my god! There's a road in Ventnor which I'll show you later on in the holiday called Tulse Hill, and that's a really steep one. And my dad used to always have to drive down it just because he could.
Yeah, like the road in Wales I was on that, it's like one way because you literally cannot go up it the other way. You literally cannot go up it like just normal because your car will just stop.
Yeah.
It is a bit. I mean, you've seen the like decline of like local shops, and then you've seen a lot more Sainsbury's and Co-ops pop up because they're like just more reliable.
Well, you also see a lot of people. It's more convenient. Like parking outside these stores is quite difficult, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've seen that, so it's not like you can just pop down here and grab something to eat or something like that because there's nowhere to actually park.
It reminds me of a lot of London. They're just quite. There's some places in London. They would like this, aren't they?
I'm not sure. I think Didno is one of those places that's actually doing all right. To be fair.
I think it just reminds me of London, like just the big hotels right outside the water.
Yeah, possibly. These hotels here, which in their heyday would have been packed full of holiday makers and really quite nice.
Amazing hotels.
And unfortunately, they're all They're all abandoned now. So this is the library, Sandown Library. Now, they used to have a really cool fossil museum in that library. I think me and my mum went up there once.
Cool. I think a lot of the hotels that people can go to private parks instead of.
Yeah, exactly. Staying at hotels isn't for little, because we don't tend to come to in the UK when we do staycations. Well, staycations, when we do holidays within the UK itself, people don't tend to go to hotels as much anymore, do they? Oh look, castles and invasions. What's this all about? That's interesting. So this map here shows us where. So Henry VIII was building a castle when the French landed at Whitecliff Bay, advancing on Sandown in 1545, and a skirmish in the foundation saw the French driven off. The castle was completed in 1547, and a 40-foot wet moat had 11 guns and a garrison of 24 men. By 1588 and the Spanish Armada, the castle was fallen into the sea, and the remains can be seen at low tide opposite the opposite Fort Street. Well, that's interesting.
Maybe we can
I
go down.
never knew that. Oh look, there's a thing of the castle here.
Yeah, we can go down. Wherever that is. That is cool.
Second castle was built in 1636. I think. Oh, there you go. In 1781, the castle was damaged by American privateers, so pirates, and completely demolished by 1901. And the site is now Sandown Gardens. The remains of the seaward bastions lie under the sea defences, and the landward bastions are under the tennis courts and bowling green, which are just up here.
So
Yeah, that when the French landed here, that was during the Battle of the Solent, where the Mary Rose sank, and the French were trying to invade England, and we had a standoff between our navy and the French navy, and then the French decided they couldn't land in England, so they landed on the Isle of Wight and then ran away, according to a poster, according to a painting that was done at the time. But that would have been Tudor propaganda, so it might not have been quite as straightforward as that. But the French did land on the Isle of Wight in the 16th century. Yeah, these hotels here have certainly seen better days. That hotel there is so old. See the telephone number 0983?
yeah.
It's been 01983 for about 30 years. Maybe not 30 years, but it's been 01983 for quite some time.
I think a lot of the hotels that are down the seafront are actually
Yeah.
I think they're being told for it. With hotels like this, you don't have much options for parking, do you? But at Gyro House, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course they have more play areas and
Yeah,
stuff a little bit.
so there you go. The Isle of Wight telephone area code changed from 0983 to 01983 in 1995. So that hotel there has been abandoned. Well, hasn't changed its sign in 30 years at least, and has probably been abandoned for about the same length of time, if not longer.
They just haven't been bothered to demolish it.
So these flats here on the left hand side, these apartments here, Josh,
Yep.
those apartments there, they used to be an arcade there and a nightclub on top of it.
Yeah.
Auntie Shell went to that nightclub when she was only 16. Naughty Shell. But I remember that arcade because it was a good arcade because it had lots of video games in it. I remember playing 1943 in there a lot.
You have been watching Munchy Road Hippopotamus.
Thank you for joining us in our adventures. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy our channel, and tell us about any adventures that you have in the comments below. Get out there and explore your world.